Alright, welcome to another visual novel. Gee, my entire channel's gonna be revolved around this. um, like with the Sepia Tears one, I already did at least just one video on this one, but that one was not in full screen, and it looked really terrible. Still does, but we don't need to worry about that. With that out of the way, we'll begin. December 22nd. The cold wind comes at me like it's cutting my cheeks. I reach for the can of coffee I just bought to keep me from shivering. Taking the can of coffee from my mouth, I exhale and the air comes out white. Right now, the Christmas fair is in progress. We're having a Christmas event on Christmas Eve. Please take part in it. Tis the season, huh? Today is December 22nd. 2 more days till Christmas Eve. People are all wrapped up in the Christmas mood. The stores and houses are all illuminated, and here and there I can hear Christmas songs. In this festive atmosphere, children with their families and happy-looking, laughing couples go to and fro. Shopkeepers dressed as Santa and reindeer call out to the people going by. Right now, the Christmas fair is going on. Oh, okay. And among the shopkeepers dressed in similar outfits are female androids. And to think that only 10 years ago, one only found androids in manga, fantasy, etc. Now, androids are a real-world phenomenon and part of our daily lives. Please check it out. Huh? I step out of my reverie? With a flyer being handed to me. An android is standing there in front of me, wearing a goth lolly-maid outfit, comporting herself in an elegant manner, and her facial expressions is feature elegant, as a maid would be. Right. I'm gonna take the pamphlet without thinking. Thank you so much. I shall await your return, master. I leave the silently bowing maid behind. Dots. More dots. I exhale. Looking up, I see a clear December sky. Right before Christmas, the streets have a busy, bright mood about them. Man, oh man. In contrast to that scene, I'm gloomy and listless. What the heck am I doing, huh? Hey, I say the same thing to myself too. As I felt cold, to change my mood, as I felt cold, I had gone out to see the town. Just then, my feet stopped. My eyes came to rest on a concert poster stuck to a telephone pole. Seems like a band somewhere around here is having a Christmas concert. Oh, excuse me. A concert, huh? My mood sank even lower. Though I tried desperately to forget, it isn't going to be that easy. What do I do now? I mutter, unable to hold back a sigh. The world keeps turning. Although I was happy with the reunion with high school friends, culminating in a trip to the pub. Hey, you're drinking a little too much, aren't you? Mild headache and nausea. As the crowded street starts to thin out, I begin walking more slowly. I allow another long sigh with white breath. A sudden gust of cold air takes away what alcoholic warmth is in my body. Brr. The cold wind makes me involuntarily stop, and I find myself looking at the starry sky. The sky is clear. I can focus on one of the smallest stars. So what are you doing now? The sort of questions someone I hadn't seen for a long time would ask. However, I couldn't say. What are you doing here, huh? That's what I'd like to know. Even the power of alcohol has been unable to clear up the gray mood that fills my heart. No good, no good. The more I think about it, the more it tires me out. After all that drinking, how come my mood is still this low? I need to get home and sleep. Even if I can't forget everything, sleep should give me a little comfort. So, I start to hurry back the way I came. Well, that's a little bit of fan service, okay. Right after I enter a quiet residential street, I see a reflection out of the corner of my eye. What's that? I pause and turn to look. In the street corner, in the darkness of night, a dim object is unveiled. A mannequin? The more I look, the more I see that this is not what it is. Whoa! Under the cold winter air, there lies a girl. The cold air blows over the abandoned looking girl. What is she doing here? And how? Might she not catch her death of cold sleeping out in this freezing wind? Those thoughts race through my mind. With concern, I run over to the girl. Are you alright? Is anything the matter? It's Miku! Ah! But I shake off my remaining drunkenness. That scene is quite a shock for me. Same for me. Even in this winter weather, she appears to be sleeping quietly. But that's not the point. It's her appearance. What the hell? Wait, where are you looking at? Her otherwise naked body is wrapped around with tape. Even under the dimly lit street, her white luster is quite captivating. Okay, we don't need to stare at this part, alright? What is she doing here like this? Trying not to look at her too directly, I praise the situation with a sideways glance. I get the vague feeling that my heart is going to burst. Calm down. This is not that kind of situation. However much you might say I have no experience with girls, a human life is at stake here. In this disturbing kind of situation, what do? I've got to pull myself together. It's a matter of a rescue. A rescue. As I mutter, I look back at her once more. Wow. I like her again. Surely, she does look amazing like that. Oh, okay, this is enough pervertedness, alright? Like, she's dressed like that on a winter night, like this, in this place. Alright, enough of this. I shake my head vigorously to get rid of these silly ideas. My first concern must be for her safety. Hey, are you alright? Okay. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up. Hello? If you can hear me, please answer. I shout right in her ear, but there's no sign of an answer. Ah, shit! Well, we done screwed. Alright, what next? Right, I'll get an ambulance. I'd been forgetting the most important thing. I take the cell phone out of my pocket and punch in the numbers fast. 117. Momentarily, there's an electronic sound and I hear the time being announced. What? This is just the time. This is supposed to be the emergency number. So how do I get an ambulance? Of course, I'm confused. The ambulance is 119. For those of you who don't know, Japan has their emergency phone call number to 119, in contrast to the American one, which is 911. Little nerd facts. Anyway, just as I remember this, the phone made a beep, beep, beep noise and went dead. The battery must be depleted. I hadn't charged it recently. Why now? Even if I wanted to ask someone for help, there's no one else on the street. And I don't recall seeing any public phones around here. Yeah, there's no public phones. Holy crap. Then I'll just have to carry her to the hospital myself. So, I decided and looked back at her again. I noticed something. It looks like there's some kind of marking on her arm. What's this thing? Oh! As I think about it, a possibility comes to mind. Maybe this girl is... That's it! The markings are red numerals, 0, 1. True to my expectations, it's clearly printed on her left arm. So that's how it is. I sigh with relief, at last, understanding. I've seen them on TV and in magazines, etc. But this is the first time I've seen one in real life. What this is not a girl at all, but a Vocaloid, a musical android. Startled the heck out of me. I'd heard things about this, but forgot about it for lack of interest. To think androids have proliferated to the point where illegal dumping has become a problem. Man, some people. Thanks to this, I worry about how many years were taken off my life. Although had I thought calmly, I might have realized it more quickly. Thinking, it's my style to be all confused like this. It makes me smile bitterly. Well, guess I'll head on back. Now that I know it's one of those Vocaloids, there's no need to hang around. I'm gonna take a bath to get warmed up and then go to sleep. This is what I'm thinking, but my body isn't moving. Yeah. I look over the android again. I just can't stop looking at her. I gotta say, this piano is really amazing. It's very calming. Should I really just go back and leave her? Some thoughtless person left her out here. I should take care of it. It's not like I can do much about it. What? Am I going to take it home with me or something? I mean, who knows what kind of trouble I'll get caught up in. It's never that simple. I'd best ignore her, go about my usual business. But... Oh, okay. After all, I can't abandon her, can I? Just one person in an android lying on the cold pavement. It's middle of the night and nobody's there to see this. I'm not cold-hearted enough to abandon her. Oh, well, okay. So, what now? How many times have I said that today? If we're my duty to my fellow man, my conscience wins. I place both of my hands behind her knees and lift her onto my back, draped over me. Whoa, she feels so soft. That's a little... I mean, I'll admit, I would have the same thought too if I had to do that. And this way, one wouldn't know if she was an android or anything. From touching her fingers or her arms, along with the weight. This is what I feel as I carry her. More importantly, what happens if someone sees me carrying her this way? Oh, the heartbeat. For some silly reason, my heart is beating so loud. So agitated and nervous, and I keep taking deep breaths. A marking of 01 on her left arm. There's something smaller printed beneath that 01. It's too dark to see it well. Miku? It's probably her name, since it's written using the alphabet. Miku, huh? Yep, see Daisy. With her still holding on to me, I slowly lift her up. Now, with both arms under her back and knees, I carry her like a princess, together with a package wrapped in a thick cord. I'm interested in what's inside, but that can wait till I get home. Oh, must forget this other. Just as I start to walk, I recall it. A white CDR comes into view in the dark of the night. Perhaps this is something that belongs with Miku. I'll put it here. I stuff the CDR in my pocket and start to hurry down the road home. Because the way I'm holding her now is dangerous in more ways than one. Carrying a sleeping naked girl with my heart pounding and feeling lightheaded, I hurried my way back. Yeah, I would feel the same way, possibly. Well, I'm back. Somehow or other, I made it home. And luckily, nobody was watching us. Just before I use my key, the doorknob of a neighbor's door starts to move. My heart skips a beat. Oh boy. More importantly, though, I'm beat. I don't think I've ever in my life felt this tired. And not just physically, but mentally too. Oh. Miku continues to sleep in my arms. Alright, I think I'll stop it right there for today. I'll see you guys whenever I post again or something. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye bye!